I don't know if you remember well, back in the days, so we used to listen to your Fresh Ghost Electro.
Yeah.
Remember DJ Fresh back then was
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Your Black Hole. It was those type of vibes. So I grew up listening to that, and then I was like, man, I wish I could do this.
Okay, school ending shota manje bitch twala. Last number got the idupindu pala. Pull up in the trance namatushukala. Twala, bitch twala. Okay, shota ngani masikfika
What's good, my niggas? It's your boy V on another episode of the Elusive podcast, baby. Got my homie Calibo the Dawn.
It's your boy K_LIBO, baby. Back again, another episode. Special guest. We've got a different guest today. Came all the way from Rustenburg. We've got Frank Muhapi, popularly known as Frank GP, DJ, music composer, producer. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Aware, bros, what's good?
Dinsa.
What's
All
good,
clean,
brother?
all clean.
Let them know who you are, what you do, and what's up, bro.
You just introduced me, bro. But fair, my name is Frank GP. I'm a DJ producer. I do a bit of this as well, but not that much. I'm also a curator, a reviewer. I review tracks, Afro house music. Please check me out on all digital platforms. Are we?
Tango. So you into Afro tech, no, specifically, mostly.
Yeah,
Music.
Afro house, Afro tech, your
Afro tech
EDM
house.
vibes. Yeah, sure.
EDM vibes.
Everything to do with dance.
Dance, actually.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to your music actually yesterday until today, even on my way. I was listening to, I like Inkosi Sigalele.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, a lot of
And yes,
people
I'm
are
white as
into
well.
it. Clean, dog.
Yeah,
Clean.
yeah. That's more like spiritual also, ne?
Yeah, spiritual vibes. That's me, bras. I like taking into those places, so
Yeah.
yeah. Federe, yeah.
So
That's
like,
more about me, dog.
what I picked up from those songs specifically is that you like to talk to the soul next to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Pretty
That kind of
much.
music, soul music is like
Pretty
your thing in a way.
much, dog. Yeah.
Why is that? Did you grow up like in a Christian household or?
Obvious. My mother is a priest, rather, or
Okay.
pastor.
Yeah.
A priest is a guy. Or a priest falls under. It doesn't matter if you are a woman or
Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
it's the same thing.
Something for both.
Yeah, or she's more of a pastor or your bishop. I don't know, Joe.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
somewhere between those lines.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's one of the leaders in the churches. Yeah, so I would say that. And for a loner somehow like me, we always like to be intact with ourselves and just appreciating how life is, and then in that space I'll be feeling whatever that I'll be feeling and putting it into the music, bro. Yeah, that's basically what I do usually when I make my music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So being a PK, PK basically. Actually.
yeah, sure.
PK.
Yeah, sure.
Was she always like a pastor, like since you were young? Right?
Bro, since we were young, nah. It happened that you know how churches can be, ne? They had a quarrel there in their church. It's a Lutheran church. So they had their beef there, and then she was like, cool, I'ma open my own. I'ma talk to the other churches and do my thing. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, it was during my school days, bro. It's back then. Yeah, so
So she was
grew up
always
in that space
playing
like
like
that.
Christian music and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. Also, my mother was a
singer.
choir conductor.
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah.
Was a choir conductor. So I would say I got that from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with my brother being a trumpeter, also we used to have like your bands at home. So normally rock those, and mostly I would say, yeah, those are the ones that made me tap into music the way that I'm in.
Yeah. So it was destined basically for you to
Yeah,
go into music.
pretty much. And also, I think my brother wanted to do music, but he couldn't. So, me being the last born of the family, I was like, nah, but I'm pursuing my dreams. I'm changing the things. I'm being the black sheep, basically.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Federe, it's what I love. So, why not do it?
Why did you choose EDM though? Like being from Rustenburg and
Yo, bruh. I don't know if you remember well, back in the days, so we used to listen to your Fresh Ghost Electro.
Yeah.
Remember DJ Fresh back then was
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Your Black Hole. It was those type of vibes. So I grew up listening to that, and then I was like, man, I wish I could do this.
Yeah.
And then the minute I got the FO studio and then got to like learn more about it, I was like, man, my dream is about to come true now. Because I'll be making something that I've always wanted to do. Oh, so yeah, that's what.
Shut up.
Dope, bro. So when you tell your mom you want to do music, right?
Yeah.
What was the first like reaction to that?
For-
As being a PK, but like these are certain things. Dude.
Yeah, fair. But it wasn't more of that. But to them, it was like, there's no money in music and you end up doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. In a way, you'll be probably a problematic kid doing the music because there's a lot that comes in with the music. So they wanted me. She was also a teacher. So obviously she's a pastor and now a teacher. She would want me to kind of like step into the same direction, at least be a teacher, like your old people type of mentality, like be a doctor, it was that. But man, it was a fight, Joe. It was a fight, and then she got to understand it as time went by because things started to change for me. I started making my ways nyana there, she could see nyana. Okay, he made a bit of cash, and then it was that.
Dope. So now you moved from Rustenburg to Joburg or Gauteng, I'd say.
I wouldn't say I moved, but
Yeah.
like I said before, we could shoot. I come this side whenever there's something for me to do, but if there's nothing, I'll be at home. Because, this side, needs a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
You to move around, you need money. And come on, though, I can't be wasting money when I can't be making it. Though.
Yeah.
But if it's something that's growing me, I feel, why not? I'll be there.
Would you say there's more opportunities this side than that side?
Yeah, for sure, bruh. Also, Rustenberg, though. Who do you know from Rustenberg who's making it in the game and he's like, okay, cool, I got my people now from home. You've never heard of, ne?
Hardly.
But you get your guys from Limpopo coming in this side and then they'll be in some kind of like a crew yana saying we from Limpopo that we doing this. Wow. Your KZN brothers, I had a call from one of the KZN brothers. He's this side, no family, no nothing, but he's with his friends from KZN just to push his music. So where I come from, there's no that, bro. Everyone wants to be a celebrity. Actually, where I come from, everyone is a celebrity. Yeah, sure. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Nobody will push you unless you do it yourself. Yeah, it's your one-man thing. It's a one-man show, basically.
Like Shimza.
Yeah, but Shimza has friends who just
yeah.
push you. It's different.
Yeah.
But home, there's a lot of pride there, dog. I don't want to lie. Rustenburg is full of pride.
So with the rise of Amapiano, wasn't it tempting to jump into that wave?
Never, bro. I found my dream. My dream was to make the music that I was listening to. I'm never turning back from that, Joe. This is what I love, and I know for sure that there will come a day. And also, dog, doing this thing, it helped me realize a lot of things in the music business, dog. So I was like, I'm sticking to this. Because with your pianos, dog, you can rock for maybe 3 months, and then after 3 months, there's another nigga coming in with another hot beat. And then when you are still stuck with that beat, you can't even create another beat that will make you rock again. And then also you got to like be with the big camps, your Poris, your Kabzas. If you are not in those lines, your Calvin Momos, if you are not in those lines, it's gonna be tough for you.
Yeah,
That's true.
So with our music, I think the brothers are trying to push it as much as they can. And they need our demos, they're doing reviews, at least that gives us something. But for piano, though, it's not an easy role to be in.
But I think it's a good thing. He has a niche,
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
sticking to it. Because when you lose your focus and you start losing yourself and you're trying other things, people that follow you now, they lose interest. So
Exactly, bro.
I think you sticking to the EDM and the music you're making, you still have the same base, the same following, and you're gonna grow with them. You know, you're not gonna lose anybody.
Exactly, bro. Because they came in for the love of music and for what I make as well.
Yeah.
So if I kind of like change from it to something else, it would be like, now what are we doing?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah. Yeah.
gets
And
a
what
bit shaky.
I get from also your sound as well is like festivals, going overseas as well, playing like different countries like Spain, Ibiza's, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of sound, like Black Coffee, Afro Tech. You can play in those stages as well.
That's the dream, bro.
That's the dream, yeah.
That's where the dream is at, bro. For there, I think, I hope not to die without having to live that dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of like me thinking of quitting this thing, it does get into my head at times, but I want to live that dream first, and then
Yeah.
maybe afterwards, that's when I'll decide otherwise. But before that, nothing will change.
Yeah. Yeah. So, when you made the decision to chase music, did your mom support you when you said you wanted to go to Boston? Was it with her or you studied on your own?
Yo, bro,
Boston.
it was with all of them,
Yeah.
my whole family, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't support it.
Yeah.
I remember, dog, the time I mentioned it, I said, it was okay, cool, but who's going to pay for you? Why don't you do this actually instead of you going to Boston and do music? Why don't you try to do this? I was supposed to do firefight. Yeah, with that money, I was like, join this firefighting crew, and then you get help. Someone will figure things out for you, and then I was like, no, bruh, I want to do this. It was a struggle, Joe. But at some point, the thing about me that made them change their minds is that I started saving money. Oh, so in January, when I told them, okay, cool, now I'm living. Please give me that money. Now I'm living. I want to do this thing. And then they were like, okay, cool. We're not going to give you transport money or for your place to stay. Just find yourself a place to stay. And then, Fed will pay for your school fees. And then by that time, I saved money. So it was a good thing for me that I did for myself. And then, I left. I came to Joburg. Still a bit of struggle, but eventually I overcame everything, and then I went to school.
Yeah.
And then all was good from there.
Did the Soul Candy course help with anything? Or
That's that's another thing as well. I think, Joe, if you want to do music, bruh, I don't know. Maybe for the people who are only starting, it's okay. You can go there. But if you are like me, you are self-taught and you had like almost everything figured out for yourself, your University of YouTube will help you to do things. Yeah, sure. So I feel like for someone who was already in it, it's not a good thing to say I want to go do. But there are schools you can go to, like there's a school in Cape Town, I forgot the name though. They do help you a lot actually with your instrument and how you attack music. Yeah, but for me, Boston is for people who are beginners, not those who have tried out and got it right somehow. Yeah.
so the course is about the learning the application,
It's music composition. Yeah. So it's for beginners, Joe. They're teaching you your skills, how to
So you felt like, I already know
I felt
this.
right. And then that thing from my parents telling me you should have actually did these and and already the money's gone, but the money's gone. I'm not gonna get it back. But Fade, I got the certificate. Hopefully it will open doors for me somehow. I don't know where, but I hope so. But I feel like in the music game, Joe, you don't really need certificate to get into spaces like your radios and all that. I think you just need to have a strong following and just be passionate in what you're doing, and then that's how they're gonna get to you. Just like your influencers.
Yeah.
I wonder how they blowing up on your
Yeah,
TikToks and they now getting your sponsors from big companies. You don't need to go to school for such. True.
I see you actually. He's pushing hard, bro. Have you seen his socials? He's going hard.
Even his
Thanks,
Spotify
bro.
as well.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Subscribe numbers, bro.
So I'm guessing that's your
Thanks.
aim. You're trying to use social media to be that
Exactly,
boost
bro.
to get you into these
For
areas.
sure, for sure.
Because I wanted to get into that when you mentioned that people from KZN, they have their friends, so it's easy for them to come through, and Limpopo, you know.
Sure.
I feel like the game better is about networking, bro. You know,
True.
apart from social media, which you're killing, which is also gonna help you. But apart from that, like if you can network, bro, like you can get anywhere, you can do anything.
True, bro. True.
So if you can speak to people and if you can make friends, if people like you,
Yeah.
that can take you far, bro.
Also, I want to say on that note, you should also like network with like promoters for events.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
know, on like festivals and things like that, they could have you in a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play a lot of events as well.
Yeah.
It's really dope for that as well. Yeah.
I think that's why you need your managers in a way,
Yeah.
because they are most likely to be the people who be on the streets for you.
Facts.
If you are at home doing your music, trying to push with your clients as well, your friends, maybe your features, your collaborations, and then they are on the streets doing the things right for you. Wawa. And then when you just get there, make sure that you give them the best thing that you can.
But the thing with managers, I'm sure you have to pay them unless like they believed in you. It's someone who believed in you and saw what you're doing can actually go somewhere, and they're doing it for free. You know?
True.
So I don't know. Are you paying your manager, or is it someone who believes in you?
Nah, I'm not. You know I'm broke, bro. My bro knows I'm broke, but yeah, man, we trying. Nah, it's someone who believed in me.
Yeah.
Actually, started from a friend, right?
Yeah.
So this friend always tells me, "Friend, bruh, you know your music slaps. I want to do this for you. I want to hook you up with whoever you have." So I kind of like asked them to, dude, if you're doing this, you're more likely to be my manager. And then I asked Les first, and then she got to me and she was like, "Mara, you've never been formal with me to do this thing with me." And I was like, "Nah, bruh. I thought utile da, you know." And then yeah, I had Les, and then Les was like, "Yo, bro, I believe in your shit. Sorry for cussing."
Nah, it's fine, bro.
Oh, cool.
It's not radio.
Yeah, and then Les was like, cool, bruh, say less. And, bruh, Les love his work, dog. I think you've depicted it from him, ne?
He loves what?
His work.
Oh yeah, yo.
He's more passionate in his thing. He brings things to life. If I'm kind of like Dalnyana in a way, he will make sure that there's life coming. Even if like he got, Les can sell you your life, too. Yeah, he can basically do that for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
So yeah.
Are you related to him? Because you kind of look like him.
Hey man, I was King Carl, eh?
Yeah, that adds to it.
Nah, we don't relate, dog.
Oh.
He's just someone I met through your friend.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Is there anyone in the game that you, I wouldn't say look up to, but like inspires you? Like when you see that guy, is like kind of where you see yourself achieving in the game.
In the game, I would say Cairo.
Right?
Dog, something we're not realizing about Cairo, Joe. Cairo is quiet, but these things are moving, Joe. You're the couple. They are quiet gents, but dog, they are moving. Yeah, those are the guys I feel like, okay, cool. With these ones, if I get that, I'll be good. Yeah.
Most guys actually who make your kind of music, Afro Tech House, are known for just the music. If you've noticed it, it's just me.
Yeah.
If you look at piano pros as well, like They're not known just for their music. They're known for the things they do outside of music as
And
well.
them Mpahla as
The
well.
bashas, the
eh?
behavior, the girls,
Yeah.
the scandals.
It's
But most
true.
house guys are just strictly music. You don't know what they do outside of the music.
Yeah, except for one dog. There's Prince KB dog.
Oh yeah.
The king of scandal. With him, you know that anytime.
I guess when you're really big, like superstardom status, because also Black Coffee, we kind of know. Not as much as KP. Obviously, KP is like dirty as
Yeah.
fuck. But also with Black Coffee, we know more than we know.
But for Black
with
Coffee,
other
if
guys.
it wasn't for the girlfriend,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you
that's
wouldn't
what I
know
was actually
nothing.
talking
that's
about.
the wife,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
It's
wouldn't
the
know
wife.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the bros in our space, they are here. They just doing their thing, bruh. Let's push the music. No, I feel like for people who are consuming the music, don't fall in love with the artist. Rather fall in love with their work. Cause dog, you don't know my scandals, dog. And you don't know what I do behind my music.
Yeah.
So that might piss you off. In a way, or it might not align with what you believe in. So just love the music, Joe. And
Or it might be a situation of Scott Mapuma, where he doesn't want to take a picture with someone.
exactly.
And that's your favorite artist, but he says no to
No,
your picture.
exactly,
Now you don't like
yeah.
his music anymore.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So just love the music more than you love the person who's making the music. Yeah.
So do you think it's that, or do you think maybe they might be PR trained?
With them.
Yeah, the EDM guys.
Nah. I think it's like that, Joe, to most of us, I think.
Yeah. They have a similar personality, maybe.
It's not for
focus.
PR, Joe.
Yeah.
It's not for PR. They doing the music because they love it.
Yeah.
Well, talking about me, I do the music because I love the music.
Yeah.
Not because I want people to know me personally, or to trend in a way. Well, I just want my music to trend. My personal, please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. What do you guys feel about?
Yeah, I feel like the way you be on a corner, it makes sense. Uguti, I guess it's your guys' personality and the fact that you focused on that niche and you love it so much, you're not interested in anything else. You're just
Joe,
pushing that.
because our lives are not that interesting, though. To be honest, dog, we're not driving your fancy cars. Nah, but I came here with an Uber, dog.
Yeah.
And I have
One
a
day you will drive those fancy cars.
Yeah?
One day
Thanks.
you're gonna drive those fancy cars.
If life agrees, and then if the music says, okay, cool, now it's your time.
Yeah.
Let it be, dog. Let it be. But I won't be in your face about it. I just bought this, Mercedes, whatever. Nah. You will see it because I'm there. Not because I'm posting my stuff and all that. Nah. I don't think that's us, Joe.
Yeah. I wanted to ask in the beginning, where does GP come from? Is it from your surname?
Nah. GP is from my other names. And G is for Khubusama, and then the P is for, that name they call you at home.
What do they call you?
Your nickname at home. What's that name that your mother likes calling you?
Oh, Mabiza Kuntununu.
Something of that sort. Something of that sort. That's where the P comes from.
Oh.
So, it's all my names, just basically describing me through my music. And I was like, cool, Frank GP. This is all you.
He's very authentic, bro. Everything is him.
Yeah.
His music.
I thought
everything.
GP had to do with Gauteng.
Gauteng
No,
province.
I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Rustenburg,
Nah.
Gauteng province.
Nah, it's not that, Joe. It's my names.
So with your music that you make, okay, let me start with this. Are you a believer in the gospel, like in Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
So
Most deaf, bro.
do you implement it within your music here and there?
I believe I do, yeah, for sure. I believe I do. Yeshamoya comes from. There's a song, man, by Duduza Serenade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that song so much that I was like,
Yeah.
I'll do something with this one. Yeah, sure. I had to do. It just felt right for me at that time. Oh,
Yeah.
but okay, cool. And you got something to like spread nyana. Yeah, spread nyana the word of God nyana by dancing nyana in that space. Answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So
So since Kalibo also mentioned that very music is satanic, but it is, man. Especially when you grow up around a Christian family, raised by a Christian family, like you know the truth, right? So when since you know the truth,
hey Joe, well, but will God instill something in you and say it's satanic, dog?
but you have to use it for Him.
Yeah, I think I'm trying, Joe.
That's why it's got songs like Go
Yeah, you can go see Sikelela, you know,
Yeah,
you got yeah, Shamo,
those
at
songs.
least thing up. And then also my first EP was there's God's will there, and then there's all the glory.
Yeah,
At least I'm serving him in, or yeah, hey, Jesus. Because I'm not forgetting about you too, you know. I'm spreading something about you here. So please don't forget about me. So yeah, man, I'm trying. Is that the reason why you left music, dog?
Yeah.
Uh,
A huge reason why. One of the biggest reasons why.
so you're more into Christ than ever before, though.
Yeah.
So you were supposed to pray for us before we could have started this, ne?
You should actually, he's right.
Yeah, you're right.
Or when we end it, you should
Yeah,
lay
ne?
some hands on that.
Yeah.
Koi koi ne? I feel it, I feel
But
it.
you mentioned you had a podcast, bro. What was the name of the podcast?
The name of the podcast was Music and Us, ne?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be us just trying to push the people from our kasi and so
Yeah.
because I could see that I got the numbers nyana there
Yeah.
by YouTube.
Yeah.
At least nyana tried to push the brothers in the game as well.
Yeah.
But I then realized that most of the things that the guys wanted to talk about was about gossip and kind of like tarnishing other people's names. So I didn't want that. All I wanted was for us to push each other. You know, come in the space and just let people know you,
Yeah.
what you do. Even if it's not your personal stuff, but come in and let people know about your stuff or what you do. Yeah, it was that. And also the consistency in it wasn't, yeah. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it. Let me just continue with my reviews. So these days I've been doing my reviews. I started them last year and came a time where I felt like, yo, I'm kind of like tired in a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like draining me. And then I took some time off. And then this year, after realizing some stuff about the podcasting, and so I was like, let me go back to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, still it's pushing music, your underground producers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to like do my A&R, be like, yo, bro, I love what you just posted. Can you please send it once you're done with it? And then I'll do a review of it on my thing.
Shout out.
And also, if it's playable, I'll play it whenever I get gigs, or
Shut up.
whenever I do my live sets. Yeah.
That's basically networking in itself, bro.
Definitely.
What you're doing, you're
Yeah,
making
fair.
friends with people
Yeah, true.
on the come up.
Yeah.
But you can also do that with established artists. But maybe sometimes they don't answer, but some of them do. Bro.
Yeah, sure, you can. But to get to them, it's a struggle, but yeah. It will get there. The
Yeah.
time will come.
Yeah,
for
the
that.
time will come,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
for those who are willing to work with me, I feel why not? Let's rock.
Yeah, because you're growing together anyway. When they
Exactly.
make it, they'll be like, hey, that guy
That
was...
guy, remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
on top. Yeah,
And I'm
that's
not
what I need.
seeing you becoming the like you said earlier in the interview that no one in Rustenburg like looks out for each other. So you becoming that guy
Yeah.
that you wish you had.
Yeah, exactly.
as well, yeah.
That's what I wanted. Or that's what I still want even now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they could just come forward and say, yo, bruh, we heard what you said on the podcast. What's the name of the podcast again?
The Elusive.
the Elusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We heard what you said on Elusive, and we wanna come out and just try to work with you, try to bring our kasi or our town to the light nyan at least. Together as a unity, not one man show.
Individually. Is there anyone who's big from that side, from Bukasiao?
Ooh, yeah.
Can you mention a few?
Yeah, but I only got one from my kasi.
Yeah.
Originally where I come from.
Yeah.
His mother also is a teacher. They were in the same school with my mom's.
Yeah.
Junior say you know him probably.
Junior say,
Yeah.
Junior SA,
Yeah.
the kid.
No, not the kid.
Oh, okay.
The one who usually works with Shimza. I think he's manager or he's in partnership with Daki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know him.
Him. Yeah.
shout out.
Shout out Junior SA.
Shout out to him.
Shout out, yeah man.
Shout out to him. Now I was thinking about that kid who won.
SS got talent.
Nah,
Arch
not that
Junior.
one. Arch Junior.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's grown now, eh?
Yeah, he's a big man now.
He's a big man.
He's a
And
big
he bought
man.
a car, bro, but he doesn't have a license. I'm like, yo.
Hey,
I think probably just getting money from
getting
there.
money.
yeah.
I think his family like nurtured his talent, and
Yeah, sure. I think his father actually was a DJ.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, let me teach this one. Something can come out of this one. If not me, then my son.
That's my son, yeah.
Yeah.
That usually happens to a lot of fathers. Even Neymar, his father was also a soccer player
Yeah.
and got an injury.
Yeah.
And he became his manager and
Yeah. He groomed the boy.
Even Henry, Thierry Henry.
oh really? His dad as well.
Yeah, his dad was actually the one pushing him
Yeah.
to be that good, you know. Like,
Clean.
yeah.
Shout out to the fathers who are doing that. to
Yeah,
their
shout out
kids,
to the
man.
pops.
I think having supportive parents helps a lot.
Yeah,
Blind,
ne?
In your dream, man.
Blind,
Patient fruit.
blind, yeah.
Patient fruit.
So
No.
I always ask every artist this. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
In the next 5 years,
5 years, yeah.
I'll be in Ibiza though.
Yeah.
I'll be in Ibiza though. Maybe even in 2 years. 2 years. Joe, maybe next year. Next
this
year. Or this year, Joe. Joe, I'll push, Joe.
Yeah.
I'll push it, Joe. If it means that I'm not supposed to be eating, I won't eat. I'll save up money, Joe. Doesn't matter how I get there, but I'll get there. Yeah. I know that for sure. Unless if I get into an accident or something. But the rough money when it comes, I'm going there, Joe. I'm going there.
Shout out.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like how you believe in yourself as well, bro.
Yeah.
Ah,
You're
bless.
manifesting what you want in the future, bro.
Yeah, it's not
You're
every
gonna get
day.
it, bro. You're gonna get it, bro.
But also
I
humble at
receive.
the same time.
Humble at the same time, yeah. You're not like full of yourself.
Yeah.
Nah, salute,
yeah.
salute, Jesus, salute.
So one last question we ask every guest: if you only had 24 hours left to live, like now, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I'll probably go to church. Just praise the Lord. Yeah, just make sure that my way it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Because I feel it in me that Joe, I need to like go praise. Oh,
Yeah.
I never got really the time, but also with these churches as well. It's kind of like tricky, yeah, and on top.
Yeah.
And also, I don't like it when the pastors are preaching, you know. That shit. I just want to sing, bro. I'm more about the music, right? So I just want to sing, praise Him. Yeah, feel that thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're also a vocalist, no?
yeah, sure.
So do you have pipes?
Do I have pipes? yo. Yeah, you my nigga, what? Yeah, bro, I can sing, dog. I can sing. If that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Is it you singing on those songs?
Yeah, probably.
On your Samoy and Kosisigaleng?
Yehla Moya, it was me on Yehla Moya. And then the other part, it was your Duduza guys.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
sample Nyana, a few Nyana.
Can you hit us with something?
With something.
Yeah.
From my
One
songs.
of your songs, yeah.
Which one? Sijui barabara itanipeleka wapi, lakini nina hamu ya kile nitakachona. Ai, nitachukua kila siku kama inavyokuja. Yeah, that's Swahili, bro.
Aish,
You know what you sound like?
Hmm?
Murumba pitch.
Murumba bitch.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I feel. Shout out to you and me, bro.
you have a unique voice. Yeah.
I
To me.
feel.
Oh, shut up, man. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Alright, team, G.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best on your journey, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Let's
G.
come back again, man.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool. I wish you all the best with this, bro.
Shut up.
For sure.
I will.
We'll also try to reach out to our contacts who we know like host
Yeah.
events.
To put
Yeah,
you on.
please.
Magic Day Club is he'd be dope on a Magic Day Club set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
SJ and
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I would appreciate that, bro.
showcase.
I will.
Peace out.
I will.
Tango.